Yeah. Oh, God. Coffee's not working. All right.
Well,
I'm fine.
welcome to Doing It Live. It's just Live today. Chase is gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you got this. I'm just gonna turn off my camera and all right, go for it.
Oh boy. Now I don't think the show would be nearly as good solo, especially since you have the Word doc with all of the show stuff on it.
Oh,
So
right. Hold on. I'm back. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hey, I'm back. Hey, that joke would not make any sense on the audio version, but it's still there.
it's still there.
It's there. But yeah, as Olivia just said, we're doing it live. Welcome to the show. I am Chase.
And I am Liv, as previously stated.
As previously stated, we're doing those things that are currently live, but will never actually be live because that's the joke.
Okay, but if we do get a live show someday, it'll be slightly less of a sad comment. You just be like, oh, we're doing it live.
But like legit,
48 hours ago.
yeah, exactly. Um, yeah. How you doing?
You asked that already,
I
but I'm
did. I
tired.
don't know where I'm starting the video, so I just thought I'd ask the question again.
If you just keep asking and asking, eventually it will make it onto the actual
It'll eventually be
reel
there.
for the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired. I got all my grades in. My GPA went up for the year, so
Huzzah!
that's cool. I still have a lot of follow up to do and still have to sign up for next semester's classes
Yeah.
and do my taxes and file my FAFSA
Mm-hmm. See,
and get a new car and move rooms downstairs and downsize my closet and clean up this room. And I'd like to vacuum at
Oh
some point.
God.
I
uh.
need to make a list, but right now the coffee hasn't quite kicked in yet that I took an extra 15 minutes to being late for.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't kicked in, so I don't feel like making a list.
That's it's okay. You have a lot on your plate. You got a lot going on. I
I
understand.
always have a lot on my plate.
Yeah. I think I finished FAFSA like 3 or 4 days ago, I think. I was just
Yeah.
going online yesterday to check to accept the award, and it told me I had to do a bunch of like paperwork on the FAFSA website still, and I was like, oh, what? This wasn't last year. Um,
Ugh.
so I did that all last night. So hopefully I can accept my award soon, so that I could potentially get um, financial aid for the summer.
Nice. Yeah, I
Ex-
the first time I ever did my FAFSA, I put my social security number in wrong,
mm,
and since then, doing my FAFSA has been a multi-day affair, regardless.
mm-hmm.
And on top of that, the university system will immediately reject any financial aid that I submit, and then I have to go back through and call someone.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm really hoping maybe it's gotten sorted out, but also it's like, well, this is going to be a hassle no matter what, so I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. I remember a couple years ago. This is getting very weird. This is a weird conversation to have on a podcast, but we have the school conversation at least once.
We're doing it
We're doing
live.
it live.
This is what
Um,
they signed up
this is
for.
what they signed up for, the real life. I remember a couple years ago. Uh, I was like, basically, it's always like a train wreck when I sign up for my FAFSA for school every single semester, like every single year. And
Mm-hmm.
this was a couple years ago when I wasn't going into Anchorage for school, but at Matsu. I went and saw a financial aid advisor and said, "Hey, can you help me like set up my FAFSA this year so that I don't do it wrong? Because it feels like I do it wrong every single time." Because the previous semester, like whatever my award was, it was barely anything.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, my award was, "This will cover your semester," or "This will cover your next year," and then it turned into, "This will cover a fifth of your year." It was weird. Like didn't understand it. And the lady said, "Oh, you filed your income wrong on your, like, when you got to your taxes section on the FAFSA." I was like, "I did? It's like, yeah, you need to put this number down, not this number down. And it's like, well, that's weird. Why would that change anything? You know? And then I found out that actually was something that wasn't wrong with my FAFSA, and I was doing it correctly. I just didn't accept one of my awards or something like that.
Oops.
I don't know. It was just so long ago. But I've learned that you really, in a lot of those kinds of situations, you just kind of have to work through it yourself. Because nobody fully knows how to do it.
I know, like, the first time I went to see any advisors at college for, like, taking classes, I was like, all right, I'm a first-time student. I am in this degree program. I am just doing gen ed classes to get those out of the way so I don't have to travel to Anchorage. And instead I got the why I should go to college spiel because they misunderstood me when I was asking for an advisor and sent me to the should I go to college advisor. And I'm like, no, I'm already registered.
Like, I'm in college.
And I've taken college classes in high school. I just don't really know where to go from here. And got no help.
Well, and then here's hoping you never get the one guy that does the guidance or the advising that tells you not to work on your major if the major is something he doesn't believe in. I've told that story, don't you? Yeah. It's like, hey, I need help figuring out if I should take this class. No one takes this class. You shouldn't take it. It's like, but I need it I need to graduate my degree with it. It's like, yeah, but no one's going to take it. It's like, all right.
Sometimes college advisors are not as helpful as they need to be.
Well, I think of it like this. A college or the college advisors, their job is to make sure that you graduate regardless of what you're doing or like basically where you're going. So like even a really nice advisor in Anchorage, her job is to just make sure that we graduate. It's not necessarily get everything out that we need from our education. Like, I've told her, like, oh, I want to take this, this, and this as well. And she's like, well, you don't need to. Why would you do that? Don't you want to graduate this year? It's like, but I want to... No. Yes?
No. I want to graduate, but I also want to learn things I'm interested in.
Yeah. It's like, I'd like to take scenic painting. It's like, you don't need to take it, though. It's like, yes, but it would increase my chances of getting a job if I take it.
Yeah, and look how much it's helped you.
Yeah.
That was not even meant sarcastically. That was you've painted a lot of sets and have had a lot of valuable input on projects. So like, yes, taking that class was a good move career-wise, not just graduation-wise.
I would not have been asked or would not have been able to be the scenic painter for Romeo and Juliet if I had not taken that class. So
exactly.
Which was so difficult, but it was worthwhile. My hand still cramps when I think of all of the painting I did for that.
Ugh.
I still have so much to learn, and unfortunately Miranda was barely around for her to teach me how to do things the correct way.
Yeah.
But oh well, what can you do?
Keep painting, I guess.
We just keep painting to find that answer. Why do we keep painting? We keep painting to find that answer.
You're trying really hard. I'm just not sure you're gonna get there.
I know.
Not to shoot you down, but
I feel shot down. I
mean, I'm not sure that was when you were necessarily going to win.
No, I didn't. No, it's fine. It's all good. Hey, so Liv.
Yes.
It's one of those days.
I'm sorry. Did you need to catch my attention again?
I know.
There's only two of us.
Right. No. I'm trying to lead into the bit. Sorry.
Oh yes. I'm sorry. Wait. Sorry. One sec. I'm sorry. Jeremiah Netflix is on the line and he wants to know why you haven't just started the bit yet.
I'm so sorry. Jeremiah. J-Man, I'm so sorry. We're going to get to it right now. Hey, Liv.
Oh, he says not to address him.
Oh.
He wants you to address the
Oh.
audience. You know, he's just watching. He's here as a casual observer. Perhaps just get into the thing.
Okay, hey. We're gonna keep talking about our Netflix show pitch because we were super excited and was super into it last week. So we're just gonna keep going, at least for one more episode. What did I do?
No, just keep going.
Hey.
Just keep going.
Hey, so yeah, we're just gonna keep going for a little bit, and just keep talking about characters, and maybe we'll get a season 2, paid for, funded,
Greenlit? Approved?
approved. There it is. God. Oh God.
Oh
This
god.
episode. This episode, though. All right, you ready to do it?
You just said last week how we're not redoing.
No, we're not going to.
Cutting any
No,
episodes.
this is going up. This is gonna go up.
This is going
This
up.
is going up.
And whether or not this part gets cut, that's
We don't
the part
know.
we'll see about.
Hey, welcome to Doing It Live.
I'm Liv, and that's Chase.
Hey, we're doing that thing. Oh God. All right. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to just restart, like, sure, I have things I could talk about. Oh, this is a train wreck.
Oh, this is the podcast. This is it.
This is a podcast. This is oh god.
This is what we said we wanted to do with our free time on Fridays.
Yeah. I woke up for this.
Hey, Liv, Jeremiah.
All right,
hold
for
on, hold on.
context for the people
Okay,
that are now
okay,
listening,
hold on.
because we cut off a half hour at the beginning of this episode. Chase and I have lost it twice. This is the third shot at restarting this episode. It's gonna be loosey-goosey today. Look, grades, for context for people who are listening to this mental breakdown, grades were released, the semester's really over. There's still so much to do with our lives, but also, God.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I've got. Continuing with our Netflix pitch?
Yes. Jeremiah Netflix called again and said he really liked what we did, but he wants us to keep going and keep talking about characters and plot points and character arcs and all of that fun business. So I'm going to share my screen with you, friend, and we're going to do it. All right. So to just recap what we've done, we've created a angsty teen action drama featuring a group of ragtag kids who have stolen a ship and have decided to become space pirates. Their leader, Blarthag the Conqueror, title given to himself. He is a fishman who's wearing some kind of hydro suit, but he's super like Casanova, super like badass superhero guy. He's like Captain America if he had an ego. And was super like showboaty. We got
Iron Man?
So Iron Man, yes, but like yes, he's Iron Man. Okay.
Thank you.
We have Jimmy Supernova. He's the loyal right hand of Blarthag the Conqueror. He's human. He's his brother's name is Chad. I forgot about that part. That's funny. That's funny. He's loyal. He's kind of white bread. He gets sent to a planet where he falls in love with a bad guy, and and then that sets off things. Blah blah blah. Then we have Juniper Sunstone. She's the Raphael / Falco of the group. She's their medic because she's the only one medically trained, but she's also probably the most badass in combat. So she's always, but she's also always like angry and like hot-headed and likes to like just jump straight into a fight. And everyone's like, "No, we need you to be healing." It's like, "Nah, bitch, I'm gonna shoot some dudes or stab them." I don't know. She has an arc that's very similar to Planet Hulk, where she goes to a planet, fights in a gladiator arena, and she overthrows like the government there or something like that. So we're gonna keep going.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, I like what we have. This is good. So we wanted to cast Jimmy and Juniper, and then we were gonna keep going with the rebel crew.
Okay. Now I have a bone to pick with something we discussed last week.
Sure, pick the bone.
You you said that we could cast anybody regardless of age and just age them down.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we should stay true to the age we're in.
Okay.
And only pick actors that are in like the correct age range to play these characters.
Because
I do feel like it'll make it really easy to just make this Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should stick with, new upcoming people that
The problem is I don't know a lot
will
of
connect
new and
with the
upcoming
teens.
people.
Just think about people that are in high school, the musical, the series.
Is this literally just High School Musical, the series, the space show? Is that what this show is called?
No, but I was trying to think of things you knew with like young actors in them.
Yeah, I'm just like, or like,
you can pick people from Riverdale.
I haven't seen any of these.
God damn it!
I don't watch television, Liv.
Neither do I. I didn't have time for that, and now I don't have the attention span for that.
Listen, I think
there's a reason I only listen to podcasts.
Hey, listen, I watch YouTubers. That's it.
It's cast some YouTubers that are
Put C-Nanners in this.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh. He's not very well known anymore. I was thinking he is older, but he looks super young. I think Jimmy Supernova should be played by Grant Gustin, the guy who's the Flash.
Yes, that is. I can 100% see that as a.
That's the only thing this whole week I've been thinking about. It's been on my mind the entire time.
Okay, Jimmy Supernova can be played by Grant Gustin. Yeah, I know somebody who's met Grant Gustin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's apparently a super nice dude. Also, he has a great singing voice.
He does. He was in Glee.
I didn't know that. That makes sense.
Yeah, he was he was a cast member of Glee. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, he did I'm pretty sure it was for charity, like a big concert thing on Broadway with, two of the members of the original cast for Dear Evan Hansen, and they did Sincerely Me.
I have seen that, yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
I very much enjoyed that video.
Did you see the episode of The Flash where it was the musical episode with Supergirl?
I have not, no.
It's legitimately the best episode in that whole show. That whole series. It's so good. And my friend, who is a hardcore Flash CW fan, specifically CW, hates that episode.
What?
And I'm just like, why do you hate this episode? It's like, because it derails, it's not important. It's like, dude, have some fun.
Relax
a little bit.
This show is from your
stupid.
posterior.
This show is dumb. It can get a little dumber.
Yeah, there's a gorilla arc, okay? That was a thing that they did in the show.
Grodd's a classy guy.
Who did not travel back in time to kill Obama.
No.
As I once thought.
What?
I thought that part of the show was him Gorilla Grodd traveling back in time to kill Barack Obama. Something I brought up at work, and you and Matt were both like, what? And I was like, no, this is a thing. And then I Googled it for a half hour, and it was not a thing.
I don't remember this.
He did fight Abraham Lincoln, though. So you gotta love comics.
He did. That's right.
He did.
Comic books. I sent you that.
He didn't kill Obama, though.
He didn't try to kill Obama. He didn't. He did fight a giant shark man, though.
Well, yeah, but giant shark man's just like part of DC canon already.
Yeah.
That's not interesting.
That's not. Okay, we got derailed again. All right, let's. This is one of those days. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna survive. Because we're capable people.
Yeah, who's gonna play Juniper?
Juniper. I have no idea. Kristen Stewart.
I haven't seen Charlie's Angels yet.
I haven't either.
So hypothetically, I think she'd be all right for the role.
What about Naomi Watts?
I don't know who that is off the
That's
top of my head.
that was Jasmine in the new Aladdin, and she's also in the new Charlie's Angels.
Oh, oh, she was in Lemonade Mouth.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's. Yeah. I was gonna
Haley
make a
Kiyoko.
joke about another Disney movie, and then I remembered I didn't know what that movie was called, so I just dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
We could get Haley Kiyoko,
yeah,
who was also in Lemonade Mouth.
yeah. Wait, am I thinking of someone else? Who is that?
Haley Kiyoko. She also played Velma in one of the action Scooby Doo's. She's a musician.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of what's her name, Kaylee or Kelly Kyoko or something, who's currently Harley Quinn in the animated one and is in Big Bang Theory.
Oh, no.
She's also got a really funky last name, so that's why I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about.
I was afraid for a minute you'd be like, Bridget Mendler, and I'm like,
Bridget Mendler is Juniper Sunstone. No, I don't think that fits.
no.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's kind of a tough one. I don't really know.
Let's get Lizzo to be Juniper Sunstone.
Lizzo.
That would be fun.
I don't.
We should get Lizzo to do a cameo on the show. That would be dope.
I think that's a good.
One of the combatants in the Gladiator arc, she fights with, either sonic singing powers, kind of like Black Canary, or just kicks ass with her flute.
Yeah, flute kick-assery. I like it. Yeah.
Can we put that in there? Like, make sure that Lizzo does get a cameo role. Yes, thank you.
Lizzo
Thank you.
cameo.
We can put that under the arc later.
She's like the Lizzo fight is like the toughest fight that Juniper has.
Lizzo's the reigning champion right now. And unlike the rest of these, it's not a to the death match. They end in, like a I respect you.
There's a point where, because it's always to the death, they're fighting. Juniper gets her down to the ground, has the flute in her hand, and she snaps it. And he's like, "Kill me. I've lost my honor." And she's like, "No, I'm just going to help you up. We're good. See you later." It's great. I think for the Lizzo cameo, Lizzo's name should be exactly the same. It should just be called Lizzo. But the character looks nothing like her. And she's just like a freak alien just named Lizzo, and she voices the character. Just to confuse people.
I don't know. I like the idea of it I like the idea of it just straight up being Lizzo. Like, named Lizzo, no makeup, or like makeup, but like no shenanigans. Like, no, Lizzo is a gladiator queen on this faraway planet.
Yeah.
Just kicking.
All right, that's our plan. Lizzo's in one episode, but she's there. All right.
She's in one episode, but damn it.
It's a good one. It's a good episode. Okay. Any final thoughts on casting Juniper, though? Because I have no idea. I still literally no clue. Originally, I was thinking, Zoe Saldana would have been great, and then I'm like, oh wait, she already plays this character.
Yeah, it's Gamora.
She's already Gamora.
Yes.
It's like, oh, it's this.
We can't just cast everybody that's already big. The point is to get new people, damn it.
It's fine. What about Henry Cavill as Juniper Sunstone?
No.
He'd be great. He'd be great.
Who plays the main character, because I'm terrible with names, of To All the Boys I've Loved Before?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's is a book series, and now it's Netflix movies about this girl who, like, to like cope and get over her feelings for people, writes them letters and then hid them away in like a hat box. And then her little sister, for revenge, spoilers, sorry, sends them out to all of these guys. And then she gets like some letters back, but also like one went to her cute next door neighbor that's dating her sister, and this other went out to the most popular guy in school. And then they start fake dating to get back at his shitty girlfriend.
This is getting saucy.
It's really good. And then the sequel, like, one went out to this guy she met at debate camp, and he like shows up out of the blue and is like,
"Is it?
I've had a crush on you for years,
Lana Condor?
But now, yes,
yeah, it's Lara Jean.
Yes, because she keeps breaking up with people, right? Yeah, I think her.
All right.
I'm trying to think of youthful people.
She looks very youthful. Oh my gosh, she's the same age as she's the same age as me. She's 22.
Yup.
There's like famous people that are our age. I don't know why that's weird to me, but it is.
Yep. I mean, I think AJ Caswell's also alright.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I'm just super used to like...
Time to do a Google.
I mean, I'm just super used to traditional Disney where they just cast 30-year-olds to be high schoolers. Which is...
Well, I mean, technically, I do think they do, like, mid-20s generally.
Yeah. I just think of High School Musical where it's like, none of these guys are in high school. Or at least freaking, Ashley Tisdale wasn't.
Wait. Why doesn't this... EJ's the name of the actual character. Whoops. His actor is Matt Cornett, and he's 21.
Oh, all right, so we gotta fix that.
Which is hilarious, because the rest of his... Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, like, Olivia Rodrigo, who plays Nini, she's 17.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, high school. Never mind.
Yeah, the girl that plays across from her that's, like, the mean girl in the show, Sophia Wiley, she's 16.
Oh, my goodness.
Joshua Bassett, who plays Ricky, he's 19. But, the redhead, who's kind of like the class idiot, he's 22.
Oh. Hey, if you look the part.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, oh, wow. They range from baby to our age, and I guess that shouldn't surprise me as much as it does.
Also, I just want to really quickly, because it just started and I'm not going to be able to stop it. Apologies. There's a boat being built underneath me, and it's loud. So I'm really sorry.
It's cool. We will ignore all buzzing noises. Perhaps it'll get wiped away with audio editing a little bit.
A little bit, hopefully.
It does sound like some kind of gothic chanting, though. I will not lie. At least on my end.
Alright, we're just gonna go with the gothic chanting vibe then.
I take it back, but continue.
Yeah.
So, we got a Lizzo cameo.
Alright. And then we have, I already forgot her name. Who we decided for Juniper.
Laura Jean.
Laura, okay.
Look, she's already a Netflix actress, too.
Alright. That's perfect, so they don't even have to go very far.
Why didn't we go with Anna Kendrick?
I'm changing it.
Okay. We both love Anna Kendrick. And maybe she's
my wife.
Like Grant Gustin insofar as she looks younger than she could. She's been playing college students for years.
I know, she still is, you know? Actually, she's not so much anymore. After Pitch Perfect 3, it's like,
Yeah. She plays trolls now.
God, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. The audio is gonna be so terrible. This is all staying.
Breathe. Chase. Just focus on the podcast.
Hey, I'm focusing. All right, hey, let's move on. Hey, so we wanted to talk about the the antagonistic space crew, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna create a new tab here. Rival ship. That wasn't the right word. Rival ship.
Okay. There needs to be an antithesis to our what's his name? To Grant Gustin's character.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jimmy, with it, Jimmy's polar opposite. That has to be played by the guy that is R in Warm Bodies, and he also plays Beast in the new X-Men movies.
Yeah, that guy. Oh shoot, what's his name?
I can't remember.
Literally, when you had to say Warm Bodies, and I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah. That guy, he needs to be the more conniving right-hand lackey to our main villainess.
Here's the warm. I've looked up the Warm Bodies Wikipedia. This movie.
I love that movie so much.
It's so horrible, and I love it.
It's only kind of bad.
It's actually super bad, but I do enjoy watching it. Is it?
We do have to remember that I only like bad movies.
I know. It's Nicholas Hoult.
Right.
So,
yes.
Our actor for this character is Nicholas Hoult. All right. I'm looking at how his name is spelt, and I still spelt it wrong. Nicholas. Oh my gosh, Chase. Nicholas Hoult. Okay, so are we thinking like he's kind of in the same field, but he's a bit more like conniving and like secretive, and maybe he has his own agenda even to his own ship?
Yes.
Agenda, secretive.
I think you need to put an extra tab in on all of these.
I sees it.
That's all like individual characters at this point.
I sees it. There we go.
You didn't have to untype all that out. You could have just hit tab.
I don't. There's no time, Liv. There's no time.
Okay. I'll stop nitpicking. I'll stop.
Has his own agenda. Not that great. British. I mean, he's Nicholas Hoult, so of course he's British, but like we have to just make, because so many times we get British actors to play Americans, and this time around it's time to just let this British guy be British, you know?
Yeah. I just saw him in a commercial for the new Hulu show The Great, which is about Catherine the Great. Because I think he's her husband in the show.
Yeah.
And also awful. And so I think seeing him in this would be very fun.
I think so too. I keep thinking of the car commercial that he did with a bunch of other like famous British actors, and they're all pretending to be evil villains. And the big shtick of that commercial is like, if you're a supervillain, you need a cool car. Buy this car. All right.
Corporation used humor. It was highly effective.
Hey, man. I wanted to buy that car afterwards, so it worked. Was
it, as my sister says, a whip?
Yeah. So can we think of like a storyline or like an arc that this character goes through? Which we haven't thought of a name for him yet, but like, is this guy secretly working for the planet-eating monster, or does he have, or is he working for someone else? Like, is this guy Starscream, or is he like?
He's a worm, or what, like a plant for Novacore. The Novacore knockoff that we've got going on.
Okay. But they're the good guys? Aren't they?
Well,
Isn't our Space Force?
absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah, because Jimmy's
That
brother
applies
is the
to.
leader of that crew. So is Chad a bad guy?
We'll have to find out.
Um,
Yeah, some things aren't nearly as black and white as we may like.
of Space Force. All right, I dig it. All right, what's this guy's name?
Jared.
Or Jarek?
Jarek.
I like Jarek.
Okay.
Because it's like slightly off. Like you wouldn't meet somebody on Earth named Jarek.
You might.
You might, but it's a very uncommon name. And it's just Jarek. It's like Cher. He doesn't have a last name.
Or Lizzo.
Or Lizzo. All right. Lizzo, Jarek, they're all hanging out. They're all besties. All right. Are we ready to move on? Is there anything you can think of for this guy?
Honestly, no. I think that's a pretty good summary.
He's pretty simple. Like he's very similar to he's not nowhere near the focus in this show. He's just there to be a problem and annoying and stuff.
Oh, like me.
Yeah, exactly. Did I spell Nick Knackery?
Probably not.
Luizzo.
Louisa.
All right, next character. So, is this the character that Jimmy meets on the planet? The where the love
yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So let's make this one. She is what are we thinking with this one?
I think she also needs to be an alien.
Yes, I also agree, alien. What kind of alien are we thinking?
Something a bit more reptilian, maybe? Yeah.
Just a dragonborn. She's just a giant 7-foot tall dragonborn.
Just a dragonborn. Yes.
Do we want to go that reptilian? I don't know if we want to go that far.
I don't think so. I don't think quite that far.
I don't know how to label this character for now, so I'll just go reptile-ish character.
I was thinking Amara for a name.
Amara?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like it. Let's do it. Amara. Reptile.
Amara last name.
Reptile alien meets Jimmy during Stuck on Planet arc. I'm trying to just think of other personality stuff that makes this character super unique and not super two-dimensional.
Well, I mean, I think she'd be rather serious. Like, a nice antithesis to jokester white bread Jimmy is a cold-blooded, very focused, determined, learns to loosen up with him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of arc.
Yeah, that works. Have you seen, because we're slowly approaching it, it's this old movie, I don't even remember what it's called anymore, but, oh gosh, I can't remember. It's so old. It's this guy gets marooned on a planet with a reptile alien, and they both survive together.
Isn't that just a Star Trek episode?
It's I'm sure there is a Star Trek episode about that. But there's this movie that happens. But this race of reptile-ish aliens, the males are the one that have children.
Mm-hmm.
And they reproduce on their own. They don't need a mate. So during this like time of survival on this planet, the alien has a kid and dies, and then it's the human that raises this child.
Ah.
It's pretty good. It's old. I do not remember what it's called at all. But we're almost there. That made me think of it.
Well, Amara's not gonna die.
No,
not here.
She's needed for the future arc, for the continuation of the story.
Yes.
When she eventually splits from the rival ship and joins our ragtag group in season 2 or season 3. Because Jarek went too far and the captain of their ship said that was okay or something like that. She was like, I don't want nothing to do with this. I'm going to go hang out with Jimmy Supernova. Because he's got a cool last name. Alright, rather serious, cold-blooded, no
parentheses,
pun
LMAO.
intended.
We went to totally different places.
Yeah. Lol. Yeah, I think we're good. We talked a lot about how this arc would work before. We just needed to we just needed the character. So I think we're good there. Captain of this ship.
Grendel. No, wait. No.
Oh, we need to cast Amara. Sorry. Really quickly, gotta cast Amara.
Yeah, wait. I thought Amara was the captain that got stranded.
Is she the captain of the ship?
With Jimmy. I thought so, and then her right-hand man... She had 2 right-hand men. Jarek, who's the mole, and then the other one who was...
A part of the love triangle.
Yeah, also part of the love triangle, and also went and kicked some ass on the Planet Hulk
Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if we had established that Amara was the captain of the ship. That totally that totally works. I think that's cool. So I'm gonna type that in really quickly. Okay, so let's write up the character that Juniper fights on the other planet. Then
name Grendel.
Grendel. Any last name to that, or?
I haven't come up with
one yet. Well, we'll figure it out. What is Grendel? Is Grendel human? Is Grendel something else?
Space orc.
All right. I see where you're going. I understand.
No, that's about as far as I got, because, like, who's gonna be down to throw down in space? A space orc.
It's fine. Listen, we're gonna get the Hulk fight regardless. It's good.
Not Hulk inspired. I like the name Grendel, and I've been reading some old classic poetry recently. So
I was have you heard of it's called the book series is called Fables.
Maybe
it's a comic book line that DC made a while ago.
Oh yes,
it's all the fairy tales in modern day.
Yes.
Grendel's in that, and boy does he look freaking spook.
Ooh, good.
He's cool. Like, he can just transform into this giant, like, monster with a deer skull head. It's super cool.
Cool.
But not our Grendel. This Grendel is a space orc. We don't need to worry about so far, like, unless Amara's like a blue reptile or something. We got some green people on this team.
I think Amara could be a blue reptile. Purple
reptile. Like purple reptile alien space orc. Ready to Throw down. Big axe.
Yes. I'm thinking the cosplayability of Grendel here, alright? This is very self-indulgent.
No, I see
for
it.
me.
I'm seeing this character before our very eyes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? We got a, mohawk.
Yes.
Tattoos. Badassery.
Mohawk.
Just an air of badassery.
So much badass. Tattoos of homeland.
Yes.
She also has the heart that says mom on it.
Yes, of course.
I'm not gonna write that one down, but it's good. Oh, that's good. Who's playing Grendel?
Who could do her justice?
This is a big chick too.
I'm trying to think of people I follow on Instagram, because I do follow a good number of female weightlifters and bodybuilders. Because #goals. Damn, I really don't know.
The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
as Grendel, the space orc. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Is this our token CG character, or is this?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. All right, let's do a Google for buff women in Hollywood.
Buff Hollywood women.
Buff Hollywood women.
IMDb has an article called Buff Actresses.
That's the exact one I'm
Michelle
looking at.
Rodriguez. Madonna. Oh my gosh, Linda Hamilton. That's fun. That's funny.
Yes, Sigourney Weaver. None of them look particularly ripped.
Not really.
Ronda Rousey.
That wouldn't be horrible.
She's too old.
This character's quite large. We may have to age up for this one, Because I can't think of actors that are our age that are as huge as we're thinking this character is.
Yeah, true. Now I'm looking at UFC women fighters. Amanda Nunes. I don't know. I think pretty much any female UFC fighter could do the job.
Yeah, they could. If we're casting solely on appearance, though,
If we're casting solely on appearance, let's leave this.
Let's leave this one blank.
We
don't entirely know. It's
back.
Fine. Ryan Reynolds. Just kidding. Not sure.
TBD.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we did on the main ship. We did 3 characters. We have done a cameo role for Lizzo, and then we have now done 3 characters on the rival ship.
I think that probably rounds us out pretty well for
characters.
Yeah,
I think so too.
We could let Ryan Reynolds be Chad for a cameo.
Yay! Okay, hold on. I gotta write that down. This brings me joy.
You're
yes! We got him in. Ryan, if you're listening, call me. Let's make this happen. Ryan Reynolds as Chad Supernova. There we go. We just made our money. We just got all the monies.
Either that or he's gonna be super expensive and there goes season 2.
But or it's Keanu Reeves and he'll just do it.
I'm sure we could have Keanu Reeves.
All right, so Keanu is also here somewhere.
This is pure self-indulgence.
Keanu Reeves. Did I spell that right? I don't think I did. There it is. Keanu Reeves as something. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. Keanu Reeves' voice is like the talking dog that's on their team.
Our knockoff Lockjaw.
Yeah, our knockoff Lockjaw. Yeah. All right, hold on. So who gets Lockjaw? Does the...
No, wait. I was joking. I was joking.
Ah, darn. I liked that idea.
We can't just have this be completely spoofy of everything else.
All right, that's fair. Okay. And we established previous episode that Grendel is in the battle arena with Juniper. They fight. They settle their differences. There's a respect between them now, even though they are on rival ships.
Yeah.
But she is also the third member of the love triangle between Amara and Jimmy. James, as Amara calls him. Jimothy. It's like I'm imagining the scene. It's like James. It's Jimmy. It's like that's your nickname for James. That's actually short for Jimothy. It's like your customs are stupid.
That's even better. I love it. Okay, but like Chad's short for Chadward. So it's just their family. Or
Chadmire.
I like Chadward
Chadward's
better.
pretty good. I don't hate Chadward. Yeah, it's just their family. So I had a question, and I was thinking about this.
Unfortunately.
Oh no. Is Earth around in this show? Because I was thinking it'd be very interesting that, like, Earth has been destroyed for a long time, and that's why humans are such, like, an outlier in this world.
It could also just be, quote unquote galaxy far away, where it's like humans have only colonized X amount of planets, and they're generally small or like interspersed with the native population.
Yeah. The world. I'm just like, we're like cutting like the first 20 minutes off of this thing, so we still have some more time.
Yeah.
I mean, what? We didn't cut anything.
No, definitely not.
No, never.
I think it was more than 20 minutes.
Might have been more than 20 minutes.
I lost track.
Galaxy far away? Question mark. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Can you think of anything interesting, like how this world works, or kind of things, customs, blah 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 blah, that we could add that make this world the interesting part? I thought of a tagline for like a fun season 2, or something like that. So I was thinking, so the whole first season potentially is about these two rival ships fighting each other, but figuring out that they're BFFs and they should deal with this planet-ending threat, right? And they deal with it. Now, I thought of a really stupid but amazing title, like tagline, that does not fit to that, so this would be another storyline. And I was thinking it was going to be called, whatever the show is called, Wrath of the Cyberpunk, which is... hear me out.
Okay.
It's real dumb, but I like it a little bit. I like it a bit. these guys are required to go down to like a planet that they've never been to, and this planet is super just cyberpunky and stuff like that. And there's somebody, a thief on that planet, like steals something that they need to leave, and the whole season is them hunting down this rogue cyberpunk who's like super badass and shit.
Okay. I think I could deal with that.
We could work on the title, but I was just thinking it'd be fun if, like, I'm just thinking of future threats that this team's got to deal with and how to differentiate that between giant rock monster connected to planet's core. You know? How do we change the stakes? How do we keep people on the edge of their seats as the seasons continue?
Drama.
I
don't know. It's working for the Kardashians.
Yeah. All right. I think we're good. I'm hearing from Jeremiah Netflix that he likes what we've done.
Sorry, I got distracted. A just went live with something on Facebook.
What? My gosh.
Something about Funko Pops.
Freaking that $600 thing he's got that's signed by Stan Lee.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's totally fair. It's just also super, super cool and expensive.
Oh, yeah.
That would be half of my actual...
Freaking Dark Claw. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. Sorry.
Do we need to cut the podcast short so that you can watch this live stream and then go buy something at the
Oh, gosh. Shop? Dark Claw is there. It's Dark Claw. It's Batman meets Wolverine. Sorry. All right. Hey, I'm going to stop the share because I think we've established our show. I think we've got it. I think we've made a million. I think we're going to make
characters. We've got some arcs. We've got some casting. I like it.
Yeah.
I think we've got what's good.
I think we're going to make $1 million. Or whatever.
That's
the
not
equivalent.
A lot.
Yeah, no. Just $1 million, and we're never going to make money in our life ever again. So spend it wisely. Invest. Travel back in time and buy stock in Zoom.
I don't want to. Yeah. Go back, invest in, You know what? I got a B in personal finance. I don't want to talk about finance stuff.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. But that's our episode, y'all. I think we're gonna wrap up.
Oof. Probably for everybody's sake.
For everybody's sake, and I think partially on our own. We'll be better behaved and do a good job.
Slightly better rested and slightly less rowdy.
Yeah, exactly. But thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye. Doop. 1 sec. Gotta stop recording. Boop, boop. That didn't do it. Ah!